everyone, April here from Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. And if you're new, maybe you'd like to subscribe. Not sure? Hey, it's free. Why not? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see any more videos like this one. So I was left unattended again, and we all know what happens when I'm unattended. But this time it wasn't Hobby Lobby. I went to go get some stuff to make a quilt for my nephew for his birthday. His mom asked me to do it. My best friend. He's not my blood nephew, but he's my nephew. I've known him for over 20 years, so. And I went to go get the stuff to make a quilt for him out of his old t-shirts, that his favorite superhero t-shirts and stuff like that. Sorry for the shape of my hands. I was doing a comparison video just now, and I got them set off to the side to dry. But when I was at Joann's, they had these cute little bags, and I had to get this one because I like taking my own bags when I go places when I'm going to get just a little, and I thought that was cute. It says, "Buy me ramen and tell me I'm pretty." Yeah, I thought it was adorable, so I took it with me when I went to a certain store that I like over in Winter Haven. Well, here where I live in Winter Haven, and it's Solar Color Dust and Glitter Hippo. Yeah, I went there, and I got a bunch of stuff, but a lot of it was on sale. So we're going to start with the Glitter Hippo stuff. Now, a lot of these are on sale. They may not have them anymore. I don't know what they do and don't have. I know I went into the store to get a couple of things, and yeah, I walked out with a bag full. But some of these colors I already had, and if I already have them, they will go into the giveaway bag. So we have Vendetta, which is a chunky mix, and it's a red and silver, it looks like, chunky mix. But you know, Christmas is coming up again soon, and we're going to do Christmas in July, so I didn't have that one. I love this one. These were all $2 a bag in store. This one is medium rare, which is the way I like my steak. Let me see if I can put this other light on real quick. Where is it? Where's the light switch? Somebody moved it on me. Here we go. That one's medium rare. It's like a fuchsia or a magenta. I thought this one was cute. This one's 3 or 4 different colors. It's a chunky mix. It's called City of Lights. It's got light blue and silver and gold and holographic, all that in it, and it's pretty cool. Let me take my autofocus off. That might help. There we go. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay. There, that's better. It's got the light blue and all that in it. City of Lights. This one is Stargazer, which is another chunky one with tinsel in it, which I'm not fond of the tinsel stuff, but it'll work. It's a limited edition glitter mix, and it's got hexes in it, the circles, stars, the tinsel. Stargazer, which this is what I'm probably going to have for dinner. Well, not the glitter, but I have Tikka Masala, which is a shimmer glitter. Tikka Masala. It's a gorgeous marigold type color, maybe a little orange, like the orange marigolds. That's what that one looks like. And my favorite type of candy and creamer and everything else, salted caramel. Because autumn is coming up, and you know, those will go good for autumn. Now all of these are on their clearance rack, so they may not have them anymore. I have salt lamp, which I already have some of this one, so this one's going to go into the giveaway bag for my 500 subscribers. So comment, like, share, and subscribe, and then we'll do that giveaway as soon as I get to 500, and I'm halfway there. We have Ugly Duckling, which will go in there because I also have this one already. I just noticed that they have the names of the hippos under here. The purple one is Mystic. The blue one is Flood. The green one is Pickles. Oh, that's cute. The yellow, this one here, yellowish green one is Sunny. The orange one is Chomp. And the red one is Raz. I just saw that. They have their names underneath there. That's pretty cool. So Ugly Duckling and Salt Lamp will go over there. And I don't think I have this one, which is a different shade of yellow. It's called Melted Butter. But if I do have it, it will go in there as well. Melted Butter, that one's so pretty. Look at that. It's a very pale yellow. I love butter. I don't use that oleo, or what is it y'all call it? Margarine. It's not allowed in my house. Here's another gorgeous brown glitter shimmer called Honey Roasted. And I had to get a couple of things. That's what I'll show you what I went in there for. This one is Pink Lemonade, which I may actually already have that one, now that I think about it. It's a color shift. It's green and pink. There you can see the pink. Pink and green. Let's see what else do I have in here. Nope, that's one of them I went in there for. This one is a Christmas one called Mistletoe. It's a chunky mix. And it's got greens and reds and holographics and stuff like that in it. That's Mistletoe. Just a few more in here, and only one of these was on their clearance rack, their sale rack. This is the only other one, and it's called Basic Beach. Basic Beach. And it's kind of like a sand color. So this is perfect when you want to add it to your sand. It's a silvery, goldy champagne. I don't know. It's metallic. Now, what I went in there for were the little mini black bats, but you can't really see them. Let me open it up. How tiny those are. Okay, I'm going to leave those right there, because I will put them back because I'm cheap. Or my sister would call me thrifty. I'm cheap. And these are the mini bats. Oops. So you can see the different size. These are the mini, and that's the... No, these are mini, and these are small bats. Put them up a little bit closer so you can see the difference. That is some little bitty glitters. All right, let me put these back in the bag. Yep, I just licked my finger. And I really shouldn't have, because I still have some of that resin creep type stuff powder on it. And it did not numb me. It did not numb me. That's all right. I have just over 20 ounces of coffee left in my cup. So, okay, and then we got Crushed Velvet. It's a micro glitter. It's like the dust. This is one of the other things that I went in there for. It's kind of like it's a pink, but it's a holographic pink, if that makes any sense. Silver Bullet, which is a dust. Holographic silver. And Rose Gold. These are the 1/360th of an inch. So it's like a dust. That's what it is. All right, that's all the glitter hippo. Then I went to the other side of the store. This is all in one big building, one big store. So, and I went to the other side and I got 5 for $12, or I believe they're $3 a piece or 5 for 12. And it's from the Solar Color Dust side, and it's the scented oils for candle making and all, and for like Stephen McDonald did the resin-crete stuff, and then he put the oil on the back of it and made an air freshener out of it, which is what I'm going to do with the ones that I used for my comparison video, which you should be seeing in the next couple days. This one is Apple Orchard. Jamaica Me Crazy. Sweet Tea, which doesn't smell like sweet tea, but it is a really nice scent. Golden Milk and Honey, which is, oh, that's a lovely one. Oh, and Butterfly Meadows, which is very florally, but not overdone. You know what I mean? It's floral, but it's not over floral. So I got those, which they have them online too, I believe. And don't forget, at Solar Color Dust and Glitter Hippo, you can use the code Thank You for 10% off your purchase. And I got the Hyper Hollow powders. They are very similar to the holographic glitters from Let's Resin that come in these things. But these are bigger pots. And you see, how much are they? The Hyper Hollows are $5 each jar. And it is a 5-gram jar. These are well, it's the same amount. Okay. 5-gram jars for $5. But you can pick out one color at a time if you want them. This one is the Hyper Hollow Silver, which I'm making hurricane lamps for my house. So I wanted these out of the Eco Resin. It's the silver, the Hyper Hollow. And it's got that holographic iridescent to it. That's the silver, which I don't know why I'm putting it back in the bag, because I'm going to throw the bag away. Because I'm special, y'all. Duh. And in the garden. Hey, I made that one. I only got to pick up one so far. And this is the Black Hollow. Because my house is gray with shades of, one wall has an accent wall of a cornflower blue. So this one is the black. Oh, you can see all the wrinkles in my hand. It doesn't really work on your skin, so it's not for that. And this, I was so glad when they finally got them in stock. Now these are their new Vibrant Chrome series. And when I say vibrant, I only got 4 of the colors. They have lots of others, but I only got 4. They are $10 each. They're $10 each. Now let's open them and see what we got. Nice. There we go. How do you open the box? Here. All right, this one is the teal. Move that. This one is the teal. Oh, look at the cute little confetti and all. It's a 1-gram bag, jar. Not sure this is right. Oh, apply to a smooth black surface for the most vibrant effect. But I'm not sure. It says teal. And of course it's sealed. Alright, so you put these over black. They're like a chameleon, a ghost chameleon. Or under black, or you put them with black. Oh, there's a black, that box is black. I can. I've never used these. I've just seen them on display until they got them in. I'm just going to use it off the lid. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what it is. You put it on top of the black, or you can put it on your mold, which I will probably be trying very, very soon. And that's the teal. Looks a little more green on camera, but it's actually a blue. It does shift between blue and green in person, so I'm not putting that little foamy thing back on there. But I will put this back in this box. At least that way when I open it, I know what it'll look like. That was teal. This one is the green. I'm going to toss this stuff out of there. Let's lift that off. I'm just going to take that and just... Oh, look at that. Green, 2 different shades of green and a gold. It's color flipping. That's pretty. Put that back in there. Let's open this next one, which is chartreuse. I have a thing for green. It's my favorite color. No, not because it's the color of money. I thought I got the blue. Apparently I did not. Apparently I will be going back to get the blue. If you are local and you go to the store, or you come to Central Florida and you want to go to the Florida's largest glitter store, go ahead and go in there, and you can use thank you at the register too for a 10% discount. Oh, girl. That is some bright green and gold. Yeah, I like that one. I really like that one. Oh, even on white. Look at that on white. That's not really showing very well, is it? But there it is, green. The chartreuse. This would be pretty on nails too. So it's, ooh, maybe next time I do my nails. Because that one was the chartreuse. This one was the teal. You can put those in there to keep them with the colors. That's the green. And that's the chartreuse. Last one is the fuchsia, which is the correct way to say it because it's a German word. Put the lid back on it right now. Okay, that's the fuchsia on the lid. Oh, there you go. It doesn't look like much. But on black, it is amazing. Now, just remember, that was just what was left on the lid, so that is such a pretty color, too. They have them on the website, so you can look at the colors on there. But that is my sharing for this, and I'm going to put you on a pause, clean this mess up, and then I'm going to get started brushing the mold that I want to use with the EcoPore. Or the, not EcoPore. I have that brand with me, but I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use something else. Mixed mold. All right, because I want to get done with that one. And I will be back in just a moment. Okay, so here we go. Let me move my camera up just a little bit. Okay. Still in frame, yeah. So I'm going to use these hyper hollows on this Boo and Nicole mold that I have for the hurricane lamp. I have 4 globes and I want to make 4 of these because hurricane season will be June 1st. It's Florida. If power goes out, I can light a candle in these. There's no if power goes out here. I mean, it's when power goes out. So I'm going to brush this one on here, just like I did the other one in my live last weekend. I'm going to put the silver around here. And on the top. So I'll be making several of these, in other words. 4 at least, because that's the globes that I have. Which you can get Boo and Nicole on Amazon now. And if you watch Mini Scenes GB, that's Tracy Lippett, she has a coupon code that you can use for Boo and Nicole. I'm not sure if it's good on the Amazon site, but it is good for their site, and they come from Australia. They have all kinds of stuff, which I am going to their Amazon site probably this afternoon and order a couple things because my sister from another mother and Mr. and Miss Mary from New York, where they have coffee in Woodha. She has a rose mold that she got from there, a candle jar, and I'm going to be making some candles in an upcoming video because I've just about got all the jars done. And it's going to be a collaboration with Miss Coral Marine. And I'm not sure who else was going to do it. I know she is because she and I were talking about it. Oh, I met her this weekend, y'all. She is amazing in person. Well, she's amazing on her videos, too, but so sweet. And her husband, he's a cutie patootie and funny. My grandson and he hung out while Coral and I walked around the Oddities Expo in Gainesville, Florida, that is. She drove 2 hours to get there from Georgia, and I drove 2 hours to get there from Central Florida, down near Orlando. And, well, I live between Orlando and Tampa. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Y'all don't need to know all that stuff, but I'm telling you. So now you know. Because inquiring minds, I guess? I don't know. Sounds good. Eyeshadow switching sponge. Being a cosmetologist and a makeup artist, because I used to work at Glamour Shots, and I started out using these from when I worked at Glamour Shots, and all the other girls that were the makeup artists, which is a photo place, by the way, started using them too. But I put mine in an Altoid tin, and it was the filter from come on, words are hard, I know, fish tank filter. Cut it to fit into an Altoid tin, and they were wondering why I was doing that, and I said, well, you can clean your brushes that way. And then now they have them at Dollar Tree. They also have them on the orange and white place, so there's that too. All right, now for the black one. Oh my, yes, that black works much better. You see that, y'all? And I'm not even going to bother to dump out the dust because it's just going to get, you know, intermingled into the casting powder. Oh my gosh, April. The casting powder. I think I'm going to use mixed mold because it's almost empty and I want to get that bucket empty so I can use the bucket for something else. Multi-purpose, multi-use, as Vivian says on Vivian Tries. I love her. She's hilarious. I think she's from Texas, but I won't hold that against her. I actually love Texas. So comment down below where you guys are from. so I know where my people are. Where my people at? That's Roxy Andrews. She's a drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race. That was one of her taglines. Where my people at? All right, so that is dusted, silver and black. And we're going to clean that brush off and stick it right back there where it goes. Imagine that. I put something back where it went. Move that out of the way. Let's wipe all this excess glitter because I don't want to look like a stripper today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Oh, too late. It's all over me. I want to wipe that off too. Okay. All right, let me get this ready to mix up, and I'll be right back with you. Well, that was the end of that bucket, which is fine because I like to use these buckets for other things. Like I can put the terrazzo chips and stuff in here out of my containers when I'm doing the mixing, and then I can just have the terrazzo chips. So, yay! And this is a ceramic resin, it says. What I'm mixing it in is, you know, like at the Chinese restaurants, a large quart soup. Well, I buy those for my glitters, and this one was empty, so I'm using it. And this is the mix mold spat, or whatever the heck that's called, whisk. So I won't be needing that one. We'll use a little bit of water. No, I am not measuring. I am just mixing. Put a little bit in at a time. If it gets too thick or too thin, then I have 3 more buckets of mixed mold because I had it shipped to me. And for free shipping, you had to have $50. And I got these when they were on sale. Yeah, y'all. It's like pancake mix. Get down in the grooves. Ooh, that is not working. So let me get this little spatula out that came with it too. Okay, that didn't work. I think it's not got enough water in it. That's what it is. So I'll add just a smidgy bidge at more extra, y'all. More extra water. Oh my gosh. And I got to scrape off the, because I should have put the water in first, and I didn't. I haven't finished my coffee yet. I'm still at 20 ounces, and I have 40 ounces a day, so it took me forever to roll out of bed this morning. I've been up since 6:30, but I finally rolled out of bed at, I think, almost 9. Came in here and started videotaping. Filming, whatever you want to call it. There we go. That's mo better. And we'll put a drop of, or 2 of the Boone Nicole Black. I don't need it to be completely black. I just want it to be kind of grayish. So I'm going to mix that in completely. Ooh, that was cool looking. That is designed to go with their bowenite, but I didn't order that yet, which is kind of like a jasminite. But I only put a little bit in there, and look how dark gray that is. Pretty cool. And I have another mold sitting right here that I can use if I made too much. Put it halfway, pick it up and drop it a few times just to get all the air bubbles out if there is any. Fill it up. Okay, that is now full, and yes, I made too much, but that's okay because I'm going to put it in this dragon on a stone mold. Oh, that covered just the dragon. That's cool. So the dragon will be gray, and I can do the stone a different color. Ooh, hey, bonus. And I'm just going to leave that in there just like that. You do not want to rinse your things like this in your sink or pour it down your toilet or anything, because it will clog your pipes. What I do is I have a big bucket of it over here. I have a 5-gallon bucket that I put all of this in with water in it, and then I'll take it out once a week or so, or I think I'm going to let the kids do it this week since it's gotten so warm out, and have them hose it all off in the yard. And they can play in the water hose that way. 2 birds, 1 stone type thing. But I will let this dry in here too, and then crack it up for terrazzo chips. Because I have a small bag, because before I even thought about saving it, I threw it all away. But here is a small bag of terrazzo chips from the last time I did it on Saturday. So, all right, we're going to sit there and we're going to tippity tip tap tap. Or what is it Steve McDonald says? Tappy wappy. We'll tappy wappy a little bit. Slappy slappy. Droppy drippy droppy. Whatever. Droppy woppy. Squidgy widgy. You only have to squidgy widgy really with, what is that other stuff that we use? Resin. Big old air bubbles coming up now. Yeah. I'm working on an idea to get bubbles out of things. And if it works, I'll share it. If it doesn't, I ain't gonna share it. I mean, why? You know? Alright, so I'm going to let that sit. Well, most of the dragon is covered. If I tip it at an angle, the tail would probably all be covered with this. And then I can just add, oh yeah, it's in the tail now. Okay. Then I can just add just the stone part later. Alright, I'm going to let that cure, and I'll be back with you when it's done. Oh, I just wanted to show you. I came back when it was setting up. And of course, if you move it, the water comes back. But I put my initials in the bottom of it and the year. You can do that at a certain point, and it not get too messed up. I just use the side of my craft knife. And then I tap it back down to make it a little smoother again. Very lightly. But it still has my initials in it. You know, kind of like when we used to put it in wet concrete when they were doing sidewalks and stuff. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's hardening up quick. And it says 24. Alright, it'll be done in just a few minutes. Okay, it's dry. It's still quite warm, because the mix and mold, when you're putting in something pretty thick, it gets warm. If it's something thin, it doesn't. So we're going to unmold it. It's time. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that. Of course, I'll give it 24 hours or more to, oh, I didn't tap it enough. But it's okay. It'll still work. It's just for me, so I'm not really that worried about it. But we're going to put this on here. It's steaming up because it's still quite hot. But look at how cute. So far I have 2 now. Yay. Only 2 more to make before I order some more of these replacement glass. But you can get this set on Amazon. You can get it with, it comes with the mold, 1 glass wind cover, and yep, there's the rest of my, it didn't get down in there. I didn't get it good enough. And 2 cork pieces for the bottom, which I'm not going to use the cork because I don't need to. But yep, that's them. This one was Let's Resin, and this is, I believe, Dark Side of the Moon from Glitter Hippo, and that's the Let's Resin glitter. This one is the Hyper Hollow from Solar Color Dusk, and silver and black. And I'll go over these with a little bit of Duracoat once they're all done. Ooh, that's heavy. Yep, they're both mixed to mold, but this one seems heavier because it's not dry yet. So when those get done, I will get them glazed and sealed and all, and put a little bit in my Duracoat of the same color so that it covers it better. And it'll be done. I'm going to put that upside down or sideways on that mold so it can dry, air dry. All right, with that being said, I hope you guys decide to try it out. And like I said, you can get it on Amazon. I'll link it below. And if you try Glitter Hippo or Solar Color Dust online or in the store, use thank you at checkout for 10% off. If you can make one person laugh or smile every day, then your day has been worthwhile. And I hope that this gave you a food for thought and a smile with all that glitter. Oh, you can't help but that. And those little bitty bats, those are so cute. Okay, well, with that being said, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.